Plug me in, baby. Oh. So, I would say, welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Peter, Honoré.
How do you say your last name?
Honoré.
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 Andre. Peter Andre.
Peter Andre. It's a little bit actually, because I'm Mr. Peter Honoré on Twitter and he's Mr. Peter Andre. So sometimes do get confused a bit.
Can he play the
It's
guitar?
a look thing, I think. Hi there, welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Peter Honoré.
And my name's Mick Taylor.
And we are here today to show you these magnificent Gibson ES models. We've got a 335 over here, a 59 historic. These are both a part of the Memphis range. You've been there.
I've been there.
So
the story about Memphis is it's been running for about 20 years. And for a long time now, they've been building all the semi-acoustic guitars, most of the semi-acoustic guitars. And over the last sort of 4 or 5 years in particular, they've really nailed it. They've got, in the showroom upstairs, they've got every old Gibson you can imagine. It's just
amazing.
This candy place, you know. But they've used those guitars to really learn how to remake them these days very accurately. So
this is basically the holy grail, isn't it, of the 335 with the Mickey Mouse ears. This has got the neck profile, 59 neck profile, which is very desirable. That's the year, isn't it? It's sort of that magical year, even for Les Pauls as well. It's 59 everybody wants, you know. And it's a gorgeous looking guitar, isn't it? It really is good.
This one is really lovely and light,
and
I'm a big fan of light guitars. In fact, when I was at Memphis, a guy called Mike Volts, lovely guy, runs the place, and he was specifically picking out light pieces of centre block,
exactly,
for the higher end guitars. And so you know there is this feeling that people like light guitars. Some people really like heavy guitars. I really like light guitars.
I think I prefer light guitars as well.
Yeah. Perhaps should mention the figuring on the top because it's kind of you can get 335s that are very, very figured. This one isn't. It's lovely and plain. That's how they were. They might have a little bit of ripple here and there. They might have the odd bird's eye here and there, but they were not routinely figured like you can get them. Nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. I prefer this. It's called 330 Wipe Stain Sunset Orange.
Yes.
Yep, and so a couple of other things they've done. These are new Memphis historical spec humbuckers. Gibson's got no end to the tweaks it makes to the PAF style, vintage style pickup. So first, the most important, asymmetric coil windings. 57 Classics, which are in that guitar, have symmetrical coil windings. The most vintage sounding Gibson pickups have asymmetric coil windings, which means there's more turns on one coil than on the other. And in addition to that, this treble pickup has Alnico 2 magnets, and this rhythm pickup has Alnico 3 magnets. I mean, I don't know how...
I think it's just to get it to sound more authentic for that era. I don't know. These are both 2s in this one, but 57. But Alnico 2s in here. This is a 355 in olive drab green, which is, I think it looks amazing.
It looks great.
It looks absolutely amazing. It's a limited edition. When I saw this on the wall, I just thought we need to get this in the video because it just looks really, really cool, you know. For me, when I bought my 335, I wanted something that I could use on the road, and I didn't want to get something that was too beautiful and too precious to me, you know. So I just got a standard 335. I think it's 2005, red, like we like it, dot inlays, just very standard 335. But absolutely, it's just when I picked it up, you get one of those, when you pick a guitar up sometimes, you just go, wow, this guitar is really, really cool. And that's just followed me around. I've used it on loads of tours, and it's just been absolutely, it's been brilliant.
They do everything, don't they?
They do everything. I've played loads of different things. A lot of rock players, you know, like Noel Gallagher uses one as well. And they have got that sort of punchy tone, and they do rock really well as well, I think. Like a heavy blues sort of, you know. or jazz. It's also worth mentioning this has got rosewood fingerboard here, where this one has got the Ridgelight fingerboard. Ridgelight fingerboard, you might say, and everybody goes, oh no, but Ridgelight is actually a paper composite that is a company that makes this Ridgelight material, and they use it for loads of different things, for tabletops and for buildings outside.
Kitchen worktops, isn't it?
It's because it's so sturdy and it's such a good material. It's actually harder than ebony.
Yeah.
And you don't really have to oil it and maintain it in the same sort of way.
I think one preconception about Ridgelight as well is often when you see it spec'd on a guitar, you'll see a load of comments and people going, oh my God, it's a cheap alternative. It's actually not cheaper than rosewood as far as I'm aware.
I don't think it is actually. I think actually it might be actually a bit more expensive.
Once they go through the certification, because the other thing is it's usually FSC certified. I know Martin started using it early doors.
Yeah.
The first time I played it on a Gibson was on a few years back. And I was really surprised because I didn't know it was Ridgelight, and I would have said it was ebony.
Great. As a tonal wood, I think it sounds just as good as ebony. So, Mick, you've got the 335. Why don't you give us a little...
So we're going through the Tone King Sky King. Sky King.
Yep.
Just set to a clean channel.
Yep.
This is the neck pickup. It's that kind of... middle position.
I'm liking that.
I really like that. It's kind of, there's definitely a honkiness to this guitar.
Yeah.
And the bridge pickup. Put a bit of gain on it.
Go for it.
Okay, so here I've got a J Rockett Tim Pierce overdrive, which I use, which is quite heavy, quite a lot of overdrive you'll hear.
Nice.
Might be a little bit too much. So
It's almost like a Fossey kind of thing.
So here's the fabled Archer pedal, which is the mid boost pedal that shall not be named. But just to prove, I mean, let's stick a load of gain on and see what a 335 sounds like with lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of gain.
Nice. I like that. Sounds great, I thought.
It does. I think it sounds... it's got a really light and airy sound.
Yes.
Compared to some other 335s I've played. That might be down to the pickups. I think it might be down to the lightness of the guitar. But it certainly sounds very, very vintage.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so...
Let's just for the sake of using the same amp so we can hear if they sound the same, plugs in here. Let's see. Right. Neck pickup. Both. Nice. Bridge.
Interesting. There's no doubt that that sounds kind of thicker and fuller and slightly more modern than this guitar.
Exactly.
Would
That's
you
what I was
agree?
going to say. And the back pickup is much more clear and sort of sparkly, trebly. Yeah, let's hear it with some drive.
So same pedals. This is the Tim Pierce.
Yeah.
Here you go.
And I'm on the front pickup again. Bit more fussy than. Definitely much more output in this one,
Yeah.
isn't there, than...
So let's try the mid boost pedal that shall not be named.
that shall not be named. Middle. It is that kind of guitar, isn't it? Chuck Berry.
Memories of every function gig I've ever done coming back.
Okay, back pickup. Definitely very, very, very different from that one. That difference between those two pickups are like so wide apart, where that one might not be as, you know what I mean?
Give us
Feels
a
like
lead.
a lead back over.
What did you just play? Some sort of...
Just like a one.
It's much honkier, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very honky, that. Plug me in, baby. Oh. It's very interesting, isn't it?
It is
You know,
interesting.
It is interesting. I mean, we just want more 335s or ES models and just try them all next to each other, because they're all going to be different, aren't they? You know.
So,
But-
which one would you have?
As a session player, I would probably pick that, because I think even though this has got the Bigsby on it, I think this will be better for a bigger variety of gigs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just
And
my
I guess you
personal-
get the additional tuning stability with no moving parts.
That's
and all
it.
of that, which
As
is
you can hear, it might be a little bit out. This is, of course, and I think most people know how it can be quite tricky to change the strings on this one. You have to change one at a time and use the capo on there, and there is a few little tricks, but you know, and then get them into stay in tune. I love a Bigsby, you know, I love it, and it looks amazing. But for looks, this sound-wise, I'll take that one. What about you?
Yeah, I think I'd go with this because I'm a sucker for tradition. And
Yeah, no, I would agree. Yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you again very soon.